Alături de noi se află domnul Dan Dimăncescu, consulul onorific al României în Statele Unite, fiul lui Dimitrie Dimăncescu, cel ce în toamna anului 1913 punea bazele primului program de cercetași în România, încă de pe vremea când era pe băncile liceului Gheorghe Lazar. Hi, Mr. Dimăncescu.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure. Few time, many question. I am going straight to the point. You were born in Romania?
No, I'm born in England during World War II.
Have you ever been a scout?
I was a scout in a very strange place. My family left Romania in 1947, and we moved to Morocco in exile, political exile, for 8 years.
8 years. I read about it.
I was a Boy Scout in Morocco, age maybe 9, 10 years old, 11.
What represents for you this event at 100 years after Dimitrie Dimăncescu, your father, established the first Scouts formation in Romania at High School Gheorghe Lazar?
For me, the most important thing is this idea of continuity. That when the Boy Scout movement was created in 1913, it was very spontaneous, a very natural thing, and done under the influence of the British example. And so it had that sense of spontaneity and honor of serving your country. And I think now, 100 years later, that moment is important again, of a very honest attempt, to serve the country as Boy Scouts, remembering the traditions from England that Baden-Powell created.
Is this event at the 100 years in memoria event for you, for the family, and you are interested for the contemporary scouting here in Romania?
Well, there are two dimensions. From a family point of view, this is just something personal, and it's a great pleasure to see.
Because your father was a war hero in First War. Right. Is that correct?
Well, very quickly, my father created the Boy Scout in 1913. 1915, he became a military candidate, officer
after
candidate.
2 years.
After 2 years, 1915 in the Hunter Regiment. So at that time, Boy Scouts was a quick transition into military life, and he became a war hero. But today, what's important is circumstances are very different today. Modern life has to adapt to traditional life, and that's a big challenge. If you have an iPhone and you go camping, it's a different life. But I think that juxtaposition, traditional life, traditional life, surviving in the forest, iPhone, GPS, coordinates, mapping, that combination is very interesting. The tradition with the modern. And I don't know how it'll happen. They have to invent it.
Why do you think Romania or Romanian people need scouting? Romanian children?
Why?
Yes.
I think Romania has gone through a very difficult evolution in the last 50 years, and what I've observed as a result of communism, there was a lot of distrust between people and an inability to say, I trust you. And I think one of the hopes, even a movement as small as it is now, if it grows, that element of trust is critical. That I respect you, you respect me, and in difficult
I can trust you, and you can trust me.
In difficult times, that you will protect my back, I will protect your back, and that's still a difficult psychological problem in Romania.
When you realize that also far from Romania, you have some strong roots here.
Yes.
When do you realize that?
Well, I first came back to Romania, first time 1964. I came in a canoe down the Danube with some friends, and it was my first discovery of Romania. And then I started coming back in the 1970s, and after the revolution, 1990s, it was natural to come back. It feels very normal being in Romania. Well, I think the most important thing from the traditional point of view, if we go back in time, traditionally the whole idea was to learn survival and leadership skills in a very fundamental way. That's the traditional part, based on the rules Baden-Powell created. Modern scouting requires that you have a whole other view of the world, but the world has changed. And today, protecting the earth has become a fundamental problem. You know, our forests, our nature, our animal life, that's fundamental. That did not exist as a crisis then. I think for Boy Scouts today, they have to have that respect for the earth and nature and survival in nature in parallel with understanding modern life, because they have to live in a modern world. So I think the tradition has a lot to do with respect for the earth.
Are you going to involve in some projects for that?
I hope to offer just advice and to connect the Boy Scout movement with this larger appreciation around the world of the importance of protecting our nature around us, the forest, the animals, for the future generations. And I think Boy Scouts can make a difference.
Thank you, Mr. Dimancescu.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.